starting off here with some Jurassic Park news. David Coep reveals a sequence from Michael Crichton's first Jurassic Park novel that they wrote into Jurassic World Rebirth. There was a sequence from the first novel that we'd always wanted in the original, but we didn't have room for. We got to use that now. That's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. Wanted to use it on that first one. They didn't get a chance to do it, so they did it here. I'm personally excited to see what that's going to be. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for this movie.
That's pretty cool. Hell yeah, that's interesting.
I'll see what that turns out to be. This one, I mean, I don't know. You guys know how I feel about musicals, but a musical based on The Lost Boys is coming to Broadway in spring 2026. It's coming to Broadway. I know Broadway's a whole different, animal, and it's way more epic seeing it in person, in live action, seeing those characters in front of you. It's just different. But The Lost Boys being adapted into a musical, I don't know how that's going to play out. I love this movie. It's an old 80s movie. If you guys have ever seen it, dealing with vampires. Amazing. Not amazing. And certain people don't really like it, but to me, it's amazing. But yeah, I don't know how this is going to do. Coming to Broadway as a musical, we'll see. So definitely keep our eyes on that and see what that turns out to be. But we'll see. Robert Eggers' next film is called Werewolf. I thought that was pretty cool. Werewolf horror movie set in the 13th century England. The script features dialogue in Old English, and it's releasing in theaters on December 25th, 2026. So,
wow,
he loves that Christmas release.
Yeah, he does, huh?
Yeah,
he loves those time periods.
Yeah, he does too.
Man, werewolves are hot right now, huh? Yeah, or just like hot, the brand of wolves, werewolves.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I'm excited for all that. And Robert Eggers, like, I'm gonna watch the rest of his filmography. Like I said, if you guys didn't see my Nosferatu review, I thought it was okay. It was a little bit of a slow burn. Jet was telling me that that's common for people to say that about his movies and stuff. But the movie, beautifully shot, beautifully performed. The music and the score in the background, fucking amazing. So I'm excited to see what he does with Werewolf. So I will be personally checking that out myself. So I look forward to it.
Yeah, can't wait. That's awesome.
Yep.
This one, we got some Marvel news, and there's quite a few Marvel newses in here. This first one is Echo and Agatha All Along were reportedly the lowest watched live-action MCU shows yet. For Echo, I get it. We get it here. You don't got to tell us that. For Agatha, though, I mean, that's a shame, and I guess people just weren't interested in it, us included. If we didn't have this podcast and we weren't gonna watch it for review sake, I don't think we really would have watched it, or we would have jumped on that train a little late. So I absolutely get that point too. But if you haven't seen it, go check that out. I think Agatha All Along is worth watching.
It makes sense because it was for sure, like you said, it was a stunner about how good it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess this is interesting too, because you would have thought word of mouth would have carried it along.
That's true,
but it didn't because it wasn't just us saying it was good. Like, it was pretty well received, from us, the audience. It'll be interesting to see, because maybe word of mouth doesn't work as good as it used to.
Well, I thought that I thought that people would watch this because of WandaVision.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's like one of their most watched shows.
Yeah, but then because even after WandaVision, they announced this, and everybody's like, "Why the fuck are we giving Agatha a show?"
Yeah.
It's I get what you're saying, but
I thought it would carry over, but
yeah, it's crazy though.
Yeah, kind of nuts. We'll see. We got some of that early Oscar. This is an update from Josh Brolin here. Josh Brolin says it makes no sense that Denis Villeneuve wasn't nominated for Best Director at the Oscars. He was quoted as saying, "Apparently, I'm going to quit acting because Denis Villeneuve didn't get nominated. This is just how this thing works. It makes no sense to me." I, for one,
that's funny.
That's crazy. Rest in peace to his career. He had an amazing career. No Dark Side coming up down the pipeline, apparently. So, yeah. That sucks, man. We're gonna get into it later, but he definitely should have at least been nominated for Best Director. That's kind of crazy. So, we'll see. We'll see later on. Make sure you guys stay tuned and see what actually did get nominated.
This is just every time Dune gets brought up, I forget it was just this past year. So much time has happened, and I forget it was this past year.
Yeah, that's fair. And that was the fears with Dune being so early on that it was going to get forgotten.
Yeah.
And but you go back and rewatch it though.
You think it was forgotten
No, yeah. I mean, it probably was forgotten,
from
but
from the Oscars and maybe the Golden Globes?
yeah, it probably was, and obviously we're gonna see more on that later because God, Nico, man, it was nuts. It was nuts. But yeah, that sucks. So. Very, very interesting on this one. Cacao Entertainment confirms Solo Leveling live action project is in the works. We only have one season of this as an anime. This is, to me, too soon. Like, we don't even know what the fuck is
I
going
was
on.
gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, this is too soon. They should have had a few seasons under their belt. But nonetheless, this is going to go forward or
finished.
potentially go forward. I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, or near the end of it, right? But I don't know. We'll see. I, for one, like I've said multiple times, I hope this ends up in my top 5. This is absolutely an amazing show. But we're gonna see how it turns out to be in live action, and I hope it's not bad. But we'll see.
It's kind of weird, and and I don't know if there's any other examples of this, but one that I can kind of cling to, and obviously when I say this is video game to getting a live action movie. But whenever they do anime games, and actually you can attest to this too, like Jujutsu Kaisen. But my example was Naruto, the Storm series. They did that first game, and obviously the anime was still going, and that was barely like they covered everything from when Naruto was a kid, and then the next game, Storm 2, because they did 4 of them. Well, 4 main games. Storm 2 was Shippuden, and then 3 and 4 covered the rest of Shippuden. So, like, I guess anime has a tendency to do that. Like, they like to jump into different avenues or different lanes while the main show or whatever is still going on. So maybe this is just in line with that. But just at face value, yeah, this is quick as fuck. It's crazy.
Yeah,
a live action movie is insane.
It's crazy.
insane.
I don't know if it's gonna be a movie. Maybe I don't know, or a show. It didn't say, right? It says a project, so I don't know. We'll see.
I
which
guess
one
it could
it's
be
gonna
a show. Yeah.
And I get it. Live action moves slow. It's in the works, so who knows how far along that is? It could be a couple years, at most, or maybe even 3. But and then they could just take a break and wait for season. I get it. But still, it just seems a little too soon. Like Jess said, at face value. So
that's also depending on how long the manga was.
Yeah, that's true too. I know they got the manga to adapt from, and I believe that's still going. I think that's still going.
I didn't know. I thought I was with the mindset it was over, but you could be right.
I think it's still going. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Let us know. Let us know in the comments. You guys like to let us know.
I feel like a lot of the mangas are like, you know how they used to be. They used to last like 20 plus years. Even One Piece is like still going. I feel like we're getting into the age where they only last a couple years, where they're wrapping up quickly, like Jujutsu Kaisen. They wrapped that up fast, the manga, and now it's
fast. Yeah,
it seems like this might be also fast because for them to already be planning a live action when the second season is not even over, I just feel like maybe the manga is going faster than it's wrapping up faster than we think.
Maybe.
It just depends on how it's done, because, well, I won't say why, but me and J-Mac could look at Jujutsu Kaisen, and some people disagree, but we felt like the story could have kept going. Like there could have been more to tell, more characters to actually like spend time with, and just add another villain. You could have done some shit like that, but I don't know why everybody's against that, but it just depends on how the story's written. Attack on Titan, you look at that, 4 seasons, it was good. We got to where we needed to go. We finished that. There couldn't have been another villain because that was how that story was told. So,
but the manga took a really long time.
Well, yeah, that's
took like 10 years.
That's
or more, I think.
but you look at the anime, it's like, what was that, 20?
The anime took like 10 years. The anime.
That's what I'm saying, and for 4 seasons.
Yeah. So. That's what I'm saying. Like the animes that they're creating, that they started making these past couple years, they're wrapping them up quickly.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Just depends on the story. But yeah, you're not wrong.
Well, like Jet mentioned, I'm sure you guys will let us know, so let us know your thoughts on this down in the comments. Moving on to the next one that I got for you guys. Some more Marvel news here. Benedict Cumberbatch says he will not appear as Doctor Strange in Avengers Doomsday. He will be in a lot of Avengers Secret Wars, he was quoted as saying. So, he also was quoted as saying, "Is that a spoiler? Fuck it."
No shit.
So,
wow.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure there was reports of him coming out in Doomsday. I think we've even reported that on here from Culture Crave or discussing film, one of them. And yeah, I guess apparently that's not true. He's not gonna appear in Doomsday unless that's a whole nother red herring, and he is gonna show up somehow.
Yeah, I don't even know where to go with that because we have no idea what the fuck that movie is besides Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, the regular suspects being in it. But he's gonna skip that and apparently be in Secret Wars. But you would assume because everybody, I mean, you just look at the comic, and obviously the movie is gonna be different than the comic book. Like it'll be in that same realm, but you can look at Infinity Gauntlet and you can look at Infinity War. The basis of the story was there, but those are two different stories. Yep. It's going to be the same with this. Secret Wars is not going to be the Secret Wars from the comics. But you could take away from it that just like the comic book, everybody's going to be in that motherfucker. Yeah. So, can't wait. This is crazy. Can't wait.
More MCU news here. This one was kind of crazy to me. Daredevil Born Again showrunner compares the series to The Penguin. He was quoted as saying, "We're even more grounded, even less stylized, even more rooted in the here and now. I love Penguin. We're a little faster, meaner, cleaner in our storytelling." Those are some big words to be saying about your show.
Relax.
Look, that trailer was fantastic. That shit had me like, oh shit! Like they even did some shit in there that the Netflix kind of didn't do as much, at least in that first trailer. So I am excited for it, but these are some big statements that he's making here. And,
sounds like he's got beef with the Penguin.
I have another quote in my news. This guy. The quote that I have is worse.
He just yaps.
But I hope this is good. That for his sake, I hope this is good. Yeah. That's all I know.
That dude just put a bullseye on himself.
Yeah. What? Why is he? Why can't he have said all that? But leave the Penguin out of it. He said, "We're better than the Penguin.
Meaner, cleaner in our storytelling." That's like everything else before that. Fine, but you wanted to compare storytelling.
Unless we're misinterpreting what he said, because some people like to be like, "That's not what he meant." But cleaner in our storytelling.
It sounds.
I don't know how we can misinterpret that. That sounds like a shot.
Yeah.
That sounds like a shot, yeah.
So
we'll see when that comes out, and like I said, I hope it is.
I'll be the judge of that.
Penguin was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel wanted to speaking of WandaVision earlier, Marvel wanted to make WandaVision season 2. Showrunner Jack Shaffer said no. There's also won't be a second season of Agatha All Along. Jan Shaffer isn't interested in making second seasons. So kind of crazy.
This is not bad, like not bad. Well, it's not news, right? But this doesn't make me upset or nothing. I just wish that Multiverse of Madness was never made because it undid everything. All of Wanda's like character development, all of that was just like undid all of Multiverse of Madness.
I agree with that.
Yeah. It's just it's the best show on MCU. Okay, there. I said it. It's the best MCU show. I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at WandaVision not getting a season 2. I think that's actually a good idea. Agatha All Along, the shit literally ended. Like I think I said this in the review too. Yeah. Unless they're gonna throw that into the Young Avengers movie, and that's like a subplot, then I guess we'll see how that shakes out. But why not just make that Agatha All Along season 2?
As long as they don't do like how they did WandaVision, like they undid her whole character development. As long as they don't do that with Agatha, that would be fine.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
That was it. Well, yeah, like Jet mentioned, they literally ended on not a cliffhanger, but like leaving the door wide open, the windows open, the whole you could break into the house of season 2.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of
like some shows would be like, damn, there might be a season 2.
Yeah,
like, you know, no, fuck no. That was there's a season 2.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's crazy.
And then the last piece of news here, Timothée Chalamet was asked if he has a Dune 2 popcorn bucket. He said, I keep mine under my bed.
Huh.
So
he's silly.
Yeah, man. He's
a fucking troll.
Yeah, he's a troll. He's the goat. He's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
He's
I
Gen
love
Z
I
for
love this
sure.
Yeah.
Even he might not be Gen Z. He has the Gen Z characteristics though.
We talked about last episode, who was doing a Star Wars movie. He says his Swamp Thing movie will be a simple gothic horror movie. While I'm sure DC views Swamp Thing as a franchise, I would be viewing it as a very simple, clean gothic horror movie. That's dope.
Fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a little better.
As Jimmy was talking about last time, the Swamp Thing show.
Phenomenal. I loved it.
That was one of them ones.
Yeah.
So if it's anything like that, because I don't really give a fuck about Swamp Thing. So, if it's anything like that, we're rocking.
Yeah.
For sure.
DC's just gonna take the first part of that. We view this as a franchise.
Yeah, well, if it's, whatever James Gunn wants, he gets. So we'll see if this quote even makes it past just being a thought. But yeah. Horror. There you go, John. Your first DC movie right there.
I mean,
just kidding. You're gonna go watch Superman.
That's really cool. Though. That's different.
Huh?
I said it's cool though. It's different. It's not like any other superhero thing we've ever seen. If it really is like a gothic horror movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be cool for sure. Joel McHale has been cast in Scream 7 as Sydney's husband.
Probably there to die.
yeah,
Honestly.
like the first to die. Even.
Yeah. That's usually how that goes.
That's funny.
That brother's the killer.
Yeah.
Or that.
Yeah.
Right?
Or that. Or he's gonna die, and then it's gonna turn out to be he was the killer. That was a fake death.
There was two of them.
Yeah.
They've made some moves to try to salvage this. We've talked about Scream 7 movie a lot on this podcast. Obviously we know what happened with Melissa Barrera. Obviously Jenna Ortega. Sad, sucks. But yeah, I'm hopeful for Scream 7. I don't know if it's going to be good or not. But like I said, they've made some moves that there's like hope at least. I don't know how much this one does, but he's cool. So, hopefully Scream 7 is good. Because Scream 6 was great.
Well, it's a big ask.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So here we go. James Gunn, when asked if the Suicide Squad is canon to the DCU, he said only Creature Commandos Forward is pure canon. The Suicide Squad has a lot of consistencies, but I think of it as an imperfect memory.
Whoa, that's crazy.
So it's canon.
He like
that means, what does that mean? Remember that video we were watching about him saying all the stuff that is canon? The Flash, Aquaman. What's the other one?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about. It's just like J-Max said, like Creature Commandos is the start of the DCU. But you just got to put your brain together and just pick those little things out that make sense, and those are canon too. I mean, because it makes sense, but again, I just feel like these hardcore DC fans just forget this has to be for the general audience too, and having to explain this to someone is just going to be a fucking headache.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a headache, I feel like, for even hardcore DC fans. They're not going to be able to agree on anything.
I mean, I get it. I understand. The way I'm going to look at it, based off of this quote, is the mission happened, but we don't know exactly how it happened. It's something that happened off screen, if you want to say that. Like they didn't show us the whole Suicide Squad movie. It's just a whole nother separate movie that kind of makes sense, separate universe, and they similarities, I guess. I don't know. That's weird. It's just weird. Like start over, man. Just start over.
Like why not just make it clean? I don't like.
Yeah,
fresh start.
You could have just been like, yeah, this is the same. This is Amanda Waller, but it's not that Amanda Waller. Okay, it's Viola Davis, but it's not that Viola Davis. Okay, so let's just do that.
And like I said, to like me and J-Mac, like I get it. I get what he's saying, but it's just messy. Like it is. You can't argue that. So, yeah, James Gunn, the mastermind. Dylan O'Brien has been cast alongside Rachel McAdams in Sam Raimi's new horror movie Send Help, described as a horror version of Castaway mixed with Misery.
Wow. Okay, I kind of know exactly what that movie is. That's crazy. Wow.
It's pretty awesome. J-Mag, obviously Cody, bigger Dylan O'Brien fans than I, because I think the first thing I saw him in was Cotto Lake, which that picture is from.
What?
No, you saw Maze Runner.
I was gonna say you've seen Maze Runner.
I didn't even know it was him. So there you go.
Wow.
So, yeah, he's a great actor. Rachel McAdams is good. Hopefully, this is good.
Yeah.
Solid. Aaron Paul and Jonathan Banks have been cast in Invincible season 3. The Breaking Bad duo teams up again.
You know who Aaron Paul is?
As in something else he was
His
in?
character? No, like his character in Invincible.
Oh, no, I don't. Do you know?
I think it was a villain. I forgot the name. It's out there already, but it was a villain if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know. I didn't know about Jonathan Banks.
Okay. Because I think I did see actually that they casted more people, and I think I did see they had who they were playing. But I just thought this was cool.
Yeah,
Wait, I thought we were gonna watch season 3 like in February. When does season 3 come out?
Let's see.
Because I saw a post.
Matter of fact, and I wouldn't even know because I didn't even watch that trailer because Cody told me not to.
Oh,
No, but
right.
there was a post that said like the release date.
Oh yeah, February 6th.
And then he said
February 6th. So how are they being casted?
Like tomorrow.
Did they just like reveal their?
Yeah, they
actors?
probably just revealed it.
Okay, because this seems like they were just casted and they're gonna start.
It is February? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, it's February 6th.
That's crazy.
And then season 3 will be 8 episodes, and the premiere is 3 episodes. February 6th.
Wow.
So we're getting 3 episodes of Invincible that day.
Crazy.
Hell yeah.
And I think he said no break, right? That's what he said? That's
Yeah,
confirmed?
no
No
breaks
break?
I think so.
No breaks this
All right,
time.
yeah, no fucking breaks this time.
So they're gonna be in this upcoming season.
Yeah, they're in season 3.
Okay, because that's confusing.
It probably just got revealed, like you said. Why are you confused?
I don't know. It says have been casted, not are going to be voice actors or are gonna appear. You know.
I understand what you're saying. They're in season 3, like it says. But yeah, Aaron Paul, Jonathan Banks, John, get on Invincible. What the fuck are you doing? Breaking Bad's right here.
Yeah.
I got
Crazy.
a lot to watch.
You love Glenn.
You would like Invincible. I don't know why you have never
Go
watched
ahead.
it.
It's better than Bleach.
Fuck no.
Hey, it's faster than Bleach.
John
quick,
Berto.
John, are you using the right mic? Yeah, real quick. hold on.
Probably.
Are you using the right mic?
Yeah, because it would.
I think he sounds good.
Switch it to the other one?
Nah, because
He does it? Okay, is it just me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he sounds good.
Okay.
He sounds weird to
Yeah.
you?
All right, you're good then.
He
He just sounds a little far, but that might be my shit.
Okay.
But,
You are on the other one?
no, I'm on the right one.
Oh, okay. All right, no. All right, you're good. My bad.
I forgot I could trick it.
John Berto has been cast in Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Joining the stat cast of Tom Holland, Zendaya, Anne Hathaway, Matt Damon, Charlize Theron, Lupita Nyong'o, and Robert Pattinson. Damn.
You meant Roberto Patacini.
Pazzini.
Roberto Pattinson, correct.
Mhm.
Patacini, yeah.
Yeah, this is insane. This is crazy, man.
That's
Yeah.
the dude from The Walking Dead, right? That's who that is? The friend?
That's
Yeah.
Shane right there, bro. That's
Shane,
Shane,
yeah,
man.
Shane.
That's where I fell in love with this dude's character.
Is
in
he
John
not the
Bernthal, man.
Punisher?
Yeah, he's a Punisher.
Oh,
That is that, but he's
Yeah.
Shane to me, and he'll always be Shane. But he's done great work after that. Absolutely phenomenal. John Bernthal's amazing, but that's always Shane. Look at him. That's
Great
Shane.
fucking cast.
He's Michael.
He has a great podcast as well.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he's got a phenomenal podcast, man. If you guys haven't seen that, definitely do yourselves a favor and go check that out.
What does he talk about?
Well, I only saw the one episode. He was talking to I believe it was a 9/11 firefighter. But just the structure and the format of that shit it's great. I watched that
Real
whole
Ones
episode.
with John Bernthal.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
it's awesome.
Yeah, phenomenal podcast. Phenomenal.
But
Like
we spent a bunch.
Is great.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Like,
I'm already like outside the fucking roof. Like I'm through the roof already, and you just keep sending me to the moon. Like, it's crazy.
I wonder if they're gonna have a secret cameo like they did with Interstellar. How nobody they didn't announce Matt Damon, and then the whole when people thought they were like, "What the hell? He's in this movie?"
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be cool, but like it would have to be like, oh, like Timothy. Timothy just shows up somehow. Like a big ass
Timothy, or I was thinking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Him too.
Leo,
I'd be like, what
somebody
the hell?
big, somebody just a stunner.
Yeah, somebody
just a
huge.
stunning. Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be cool. That'd be dope.
Yeah, we've been talking about this movie since its literal conception, so we obviously cannot wait.
Yeah.
Nolan.
Nolan.
So they're doing it again. They're going to battle with another fucking movie, Sonic 4 and Godzilla
Hell
Kong
yeah.
3.
I mean, we know what we're watching.
Will both release in theaters March 2027. The Hollywood Handle said, "Which film are you most excited for?"
Damn. Hey, that's tougher. That's tougher. Like, it
Is
took
it?
down $1 billion. It is tougher. I mean, as far as like who's gonna make more money, I shit at this point, like, you can't bet against Sonic. There's no way. But
What was
Godzilla
that?
Kong,
Oh,
that's a
like,
moneymaker. Yeah, Mufasa.
but the last movie sucked, no?
What?
The Godzilla one.
No, he just didn't finish it.
What the fuck?
But we didn't like it right away, right?
I just thought it was okay what we were seeing.
Is that what most people think?
I don't know. J-Mac finished it.
Do you like it?
Most people I liked it. Most people, it's just a popcorn flick, just giant fucking monsters on a giant screen. I mean, what's not to love,
Yeah.
We
So a lot
watched
of
it at home.
On a monitor.
Oh, you see, that's where you fucked up.
Well, we're watching Sonic in the theater, so it's not even gonna matter.
That's true.
No, this is cool though. Sonic should come away the winner, but this will be another one to watch for box office. That's cool.
We know somebody on this pod, or not on this pod, that was on this pod that will love Godzilla Kong 3 and will probably pick that over Sonic. Shout out TikTok Frankenstein, man. If you haven't seen that episode, go check that out. Phenomenal guest right there. Godzilla enthusiast.
Yep.
So, LFG fan, which one will you be watching March 2027? Well, which one will you be watching
2027 is crazy.
first? Huh?
That's a long time from now.
That is a long time from now. Yeah, for sure. We got time.
We got time.
Not sticking with Breaking Bad, but Breaking Bad before. Breaking Bad is leaving Netflix on April 18th, 2027.
That's actually crazy. After like 20 years.
That's 2027 though. I was like, damn, I gotta start watching it. This shit said 2027. I said, I got time. What the hell?
Yeah.
You gotta get prepared, man. People gotta get prepared.
That's why they're telling us right now. It's like, you better do your rewatch. And I've been telling him, hey, let's rewatch this. He doesn't want to.
I wouldn't want to neither.
Time to do it in chronological order.
Yeah.
I got too much stuff to watch now. I don't need to rewatch Breaking Bad.
Goddamn, yeah.
No. We have
I'm gonna just remember everything as I'm going. I'll be like, nah, I can watch something.
You will
That's
remember.
where he dies.
Well, the big things, but I feel like you could still enjoy it on a rewatch. Not like the first time.
If you can't enjoy this on a rewatch, we might have some problems here.
That's
about
what.
being a goat. So
What's the other?
This is the only one that's up there.
Well, yeah. What other shows competing?
This is it. There's no other show that compares to this. What show compares to this? That comes
The
close
Wire.
at least. Oh, I've never seen that. Maybe
It's not a
I've never seen that.
news report.
You know, I'm sure there's a list.
We
But
should do a tier list. We've never done that.
This is in its own above everything.
Yeah,
else.
this is gonna be S category.
well, you gotta watch The Wire.
S
Well,
plus.
we'll watch The Wire, but
Yeah, if we're gonna do that, we got to get some.
we
gotta
gotta
get some shows in there.
we
but
gotta
before we
watch
do that,
the big bangers.
You gotta watch The Wire.
Game of Thrones is
Sopranos.
finally up. Game of Thrones is finally up, Andrea.
know-
Here we go.
You never watched that one?
No,
I've
can't
seen
do that.
the first couple seasons, not the last.
So for-
I'd get annoyed watching that shit.
You got to watch it all from the beginning.
It's long.
You don't even remember when Joffrey. You see, when we did that whole, I forgot what that was, asshole or some
Evil
shit,
one,
biggest
right?
villain,
Yeah.
Mhm.
most evil. You didn't even know
evil, I think.
Joffrey's villain, the evil shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, all right, yeah. Look forward to that. We got some shows to put under our belt between
What's The
now and
Wire
whenever we
about?
do that.
What is it about? Actually,
You know how when people wear a wire, John,
Is that
to go
all
undercover?
it is? It's not even
Are you
actual
being
show.
serious?
Yeah, I thought.
It's
I
a-
knew
it's
it
a-
was
it's
like a
a-
crime show, but
Yeah. But
Wait,
it's not
what?
even an
They
actual
have, they have
show,
a
it's
they have
real
a
shit.
wire to hear, all that shit. Yeah, but it's
so
good.
it's like
Oh,
about
that's
about
legit.
informants.
It's about snitching. It's about
Snitching
fake
and detectives
wearing
and
wires. That's
them
what-
listening.
That's a
Yeah.
trip then. Okay.
Okay.
I always figured it was some shit like that, but then you were talking like it was actual show like this. So I was getting confused.
Well, LFG fam, look forward to the TV show ranking in 3 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say many
Need
months
time
from
to get
now.
it down.
Long time from now.
Crazy. She does. have
Speaking of Mufasa, Barry Jenkins, Mufasa has grossed over 600 million worldwide. Cost 200 million to make. John, remember this fucking number: 600 million. Guess the list.
not a billion.
What was the
Six.
billion?
Didn't
You
make a
guys
billion.
didn't
It's not.
remember.
It's not cracking the billion.
What was the billion?
It's still making a lot more.
We
though.
do got to
was it-
do another.
was it Moana?
another-
Come on.
It was Moana, right? It was Moana.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I told you to fucking remember. I didn't say me.
Right? I'm the one making the list.
It's a shit.
Yeah, we
What?
do got to do another GTO.
Thank
Yeah,
God
we
you
do,
remembered,
for
because
sure.
I didn't remember.
Probably next episode. We'll see what we cook up. So the third act of the Michael Jackson biopic has been scrapped and will have to be reshot due to a legal issue. The third act focused on the 1993 investigation of Jordan Chandler's claim that Michael Jackson sexually abused him at 13 years old. Jackson's estate forgot that they signed a deal with the Chandler family years ago to never include them in any sort of movie, rendering the third act pretty much unusable. Crazy.
How
Yeah,
did they
that really is crazy.
forget this part?
They're like, oh fuck, we can't talk about this.
Yeah, like how did this get over their heads?
I don't know. That kind of sucks because that's cool. That was cool that was in the biopic. Like I would have loved to see that. But now, like, is the movie going to be negative?
Is
Like,
it gonna?
is-
Yeah,
is
is
it-
it not
is it-
gonna show real stuff?
You know that
Yeah, I
don't know.
understand.
I don't know. I don't know what that third act's going to be now, unless
Just
they.
make-believe shit. Like, what else could they have used?
They do the other controversial thing, which is like
He has more.
him basically like killing himself. They go in that route.
I mean, it just has
What
to
if
be
they
something
just
else
take
at this
away his
point.
name and it's somebody else?
Somebody else.
Can you do that? You think they can do that though?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're not
Or
saying
maybe
their
'cause-
name.
I mean,
He was not the only victim.
He must have been the main victim.
He
I
was
think
the
so,
one.
but
The victim.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
probably.
I don't know though. We'll see. I don't know when. Does it have a date? What is it called? Michael Jackson.
This is actually
Jackson
so
or some
crazy.
shit. Mike Jack.
My This is really, really crazy, actually.
Oh, it's coming out in October. Was scheduled, so I don't know if it's still gonna come out in October. They got to do reshoots, maybe. I don't know how that
What?
type of thing goes.
I
But
feel like that's not gonna. What? It's gonna be messed
Yeah,
up.
nah, there's no way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They got to do a whole third act.
Mm-hmm.
man,
And, that's at least 6 month delay, probably.
the actor, the Michael Jackson actor, looks all different now. He has to get back into shape. Grow out his hair again. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about this. Movie might be cooked. I don't know. Moving into my last couple pieces of news. Sterling K. Brown turned down a season-long arc on The Boys. He's quoted as saying, "I think it was a bad guy role. It was very tempting, but a full season arc. They are in Toronto. It's tough." He said, "Listen, these are champagne problems I'm talking about here because I'm blessed enough to already have certain things in place. I get a chance to be a bit more choosy." That's crazy.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
They were gonna give that man a whole fucking arc.
I would have loved to see it.
I could have seen that though. I could have.
Yeah. I like him. He's a good actor.
He was the bad guy in Invincible, right? The last season.
Big brain. Yeah.
Big brain. They did. Man, that's a whole different discussion. Yeah, this is cool. Shout out Sterling K. It's pretty awesome. Big time. So this is the other quote I was talking about. Daredevil Born Again showrunner Dario Scardapane says the show has a lot less navel glazing than before. The earlier show at its best was fantastic. At its worst, it was two characters in a room talking about what a hero is. I felt that had been done. I'm not taking swipes. I just didn't want to hear characters grousing about their lot in life.
So he didn't want character development. He didn't want characterization.
Only fights and action.
Shin.
Yeah, I'm in for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I hope it's good. This because I didn't even know about that other.
You're almost there, bro. You just
Yeah, just shut up.
just zip it. Just zip
Yeah.
it, bro. Let the show speak for itself.
Like we said, the trailer was good, but I don't know. We'll see. Like we talked about it. We'll see. Crazy quote though. Crazy quote.
Yeah.
My last two pieces are MCU related. So Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man has already been renewed for season 3 at Disney Plus. All of the scripts for season 2 are done. Plus the animations are halfway done. That's fucking crazy. Renewed for season 3. We haven't even seen season 1 yet. It's
wow.
fucking
I think we only
crazy.
have one trailer on this.
That's true too. Yeah, I think this comes out in a couple days. Actually, I think the 29th. So,
oh shit,
we'll see pretty soon enough. But
more Spider-Man content, like please.
Never stops.
Ugh.
Hell yeah.
Tired.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be all right.
Love Spider-Man.
And my last piece of news dropped today. Crazy. But the Russo brothers have reportedly signed a new deal with Marvel Studios. They will oversee multiple new upcoming projects, including the X-Men film. Those boys are back in the full swing of things.
Wow. I feel like now Marvel's trying to compete with the DC, coming up with DC. They got their own creative directors there.
Oh no, these guys are just doing their movies.
It's under multiple movies though.
Yeah, but just theirs. They're not overseeing a whole bunch of like.
I'm sure they're gonna
timeline and shit.
I'm sure they're gonna get the timeline in order.
I don't think so. I just think they're doing their Avengers movies, whatever other movies comes with this X-Men movie, and that's it. Just like last time. But this is crazy. They're doing the X-Men movie. I can't wait for that shit. Can't wait to see who they cast for these characters. The Russos are back. What's not to love?
See if we still love them after Doomsday, Secret Wars.
Damn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is the LFG news.
Well, there you guys go. You know the rules. If you heard something you didn't already know about, hit that like button now. That would be much appreciated.